What up, YouTube? What the heck is up? It's Hell30X coming at you one more freaking time. What the heck is up? Really quick here. I will not be buying Devil May Cry. I am boycotting the game because I think it's garbage. You can kiss another Capcom franchise goodbye. This video is directed to Capcom, or what I like to call Crapcom. Capcom, I'm one of those guys that have been following your company since the get-go. I've loved a lot of your games. I've been there day one. I've been a supporter of your games, and I've been one of those guys who've always promoted your games and be like, you got to get the next Resident Evil, you got to check out the next Street Fighter, you got to this and that and this and that. But lately, this generation, game after game, you guys have made the worst decisions possible. Now, I don't know if it's because of the executive board not willing to actually humble themselves before the creative talent you guys had, the creative force that basically made Capcom worth what it was. I don't know what the hell's going on, but it just seems like you guys lost all your creative talent. They all left, started their own studios, and went on to do better things. Bayonetta, come on! I mean, Hideki Kamiya made it. It's freaking awesome. That's what Devil May Cry should be. That polished, that smooth, that fluid. It blows my mind. The guy who made Devil May Cry is very. I mean, he says he even feels bad when he looks at Devil May Cry. It just it just irks him. It's nothing compared to what he had envisioned it to be. And Capcom just basically, this is what happens when you get a bunch of executives trying to become creative. If you were creative in the first place, you wouldn't need people to develop games for you. So what do? You guys lose your talent pool, and what do? You guys outsource all your major franchises to a bunch of worthless developers. Worthless developers. Now, if you look at Devil May Cry, you know, if you get the Call of Duty games, you get Modern Warfare. It says Infinity Ward right on the box, like pretty big, and it'll say Treyarch in the box of Call of Duty, whatever World at War. It'll say it on there. You get Devil May Cry, and you turn it on the back. It says Capcom on there, but you don't see the developer until you go on the very back, and then very small it says Ninja Theory. Oh, Ninja Theory really small. Can you see me? Ninja Theory made the video game. Yeah, well, you can kiss another franchise goodbye because Devil May Cry sucks. It's freaking retarded. It is a dumb, stupid game, lacks polish, lacks smoothness. It's just a piece of crap. And you know what? When I read all the reviews, I get angry and I get upset because you know what? A lot of these people are getting paid. You know what? I wouldn't even be surprised if Capcom threatened them and says, hey, we ain't gonna send you a review copy. And these guys basically sell their nuts. They have no integrity whatsoever. That's why the validity of reviews, there isn't any validity. I mean, you can open up Game Informer and it seems like they're trying to sell you a game. Capcom, you suck now. You're garbage. You're a waste of breath, you know? But Resident Evil 6, that is so much garbage. It's like a huge departure from the Resident Evil franchise. Look at Devil May Cry. It reminds me of Heavenly Sword with an emo body. It just, oh my God. Please, Devil May Cry, I don't even want to say it. I mean, how can you guys blatantly just laugh at the fans, the guys who have been there day one, the guys that have picked up the comic books, the guys that have been there supporting you guys, the guys that have given you guys their money early to buy the game early? Why don't you listen to the fans? Why don't you guys listen to the fans? What are you guys looking at? Just numbers? Is that what you're reading is numbers? We're the people that sell your industry. We're the people that make it flow. We're the ones that go out there and tell other people what games they should buy. We're the promoters. We're the ones that tell people this game's good, this game's bad. We're the ones you're supposed to be taking care of. But no, you guys are not even thinking. You guys get a bunch of executives that are trying to be creative directors and trying to run a game and have absolutely no creative fluids flowing through their body. God, man, it just drives me up the wall that Capcom's such a great publisher just goes down the hill. Garbage. And then you want to nickel and dime everybody on your stupid fighting games. Why would you do that? Why? Is your name Microsoft Capcom? Or Capcom Microsoft Jr.? What the hell, man? Why are you taking advantage of the people that support you? The reason you're able to actually make money and make a living and eat food is not because of how awesome you are. It's because of the fans. Because of the fans. Because of the people who genuinely like the content. Now, I understand. This new Devil May Cry is a relaunch. It's a reboot. I understand. There's people out there that are going to genuinely love the game who didn't play the other Devil May Cry games. Go ahead. Enjoy your Devil May Cry game. Enjoy your Emo May Cry. But when I think of Devil May Cry, I think of Hideki Kamiya. That's who I think of. And it drives me up the wall because Bayonetta is probably one of my favorite games that have come out this gen. I've played it multiple times on multiple PS3 or 360, and it just drives me up the wall to see how well it's done, how polished it is. Gameplay is so smooth. It is just a fun game to play. And then to see what Devil May Cry is now. I mean, I played the demo for Devil May Cry and the demo from Ninja Theory. It is complete and utter garbage. There's no polish. The controls feel somewhat unresponsive. I mean, it's just garbage to me. Now, people could argue and say, Hellhound, you should play the finished product before you start talking smack about the demo. Well, the demo is supposed to be a demonstration of what you're going to buy, of what you're going to play. Do you understand? I can't go into a dealership and be like a Chevy dealership or a Ford dealership and be like, hey, I want to drive a Ford. Give me a demonstration. Let me drive a demo around, see what that's like. They're not going to give me a half-made car. They're not going to give me a car that is lacking wheels. They're going to give me the full wheel deal, you know what I mean? They're going to give it to me and they're going to be like, drive it, check it out, see if it's a quality product, something you might be interested as a customer, right? So don't come at me with all that BS. All right, at the end of the day, Capcom, you have screwed your fan base over, and if you keep doing this, if you keep down this same path, you're just going to see your numbers dwindle, dwindle, and dwindle, and dwindle, and dwindle. Anyways, this is Hellhound 30X out. I am so looking forward to Metal Gear Rising because it has Platinum Games, Team Little Angel, Team Little Devils, formerly of Capcom. Some of the creative beasts who worked on Bayonetta, Devil May Cry. Some of the creative beasts that were the creative blood of Capcom working on Metal Gear Rising. So I can't wait to play that game. I will be giving my hard-earned money on that one. Now, if I had money to throw away, I still wouldn't be buying Devil May Cry. This game is garbage!